Live from the desert's news leader, this is Breaking News.
It is the bottom of the hour. I'm Angela Chen.
I'm Jeff Stahl. We are following some breaking news today at noon. Authorities are still gathered in a remote desert area near Desert Hot Springs today. We have continuing coverage on this news that we first brought you this morning. It's just west of Palm Drive and Varner Road, north of the freeway. News Channel 3's Madison Weil is live there now with the very latest from the scene. Madison.
Jeff, we've been watching deputies investigate this open desert area. They've actually been out here for probably about 10 hours, and really they've been centering their investigation down this desert road. They've since just wrapped up the investigation and headed out, but they've still not released any information about what they're looking for or what they've been investigating. We know an initial call came in just after 2 this morning. That's when our crew started to check this out as well. I want to show you some video that we were able to capture once the sun came up. We saw deputies examining the landscape carefully. Again, multiple deputies' cars were just parked out in this open desert area. We're just south of Desert Hot Springs off the I-10 freeway. We also saw at least 2 forensics trucks here, several deputies driving back and forth, even some undercover vehicles. Where we're standing right now, this is as far as we could get with our cameras. And again, no word from the Sheriff's Department on what they've been doing out here for so many hours. As deputies were just heading out, I did ask a sergeant if they could give us any kind of update, and he said they will be sending out a press release shortly. So as soon as we have those details, we'll bring those to you on air and, of course, online. Live in Desert Hot Springs, Madison Weil, News Channel 3.
Okay, we will be waiting for that update. Thank you, Madison.
In the meantime, Governor Newsom has signed a $7.6 billion relief package that'll give $600 payments to 5.7 million low-income Californians. This includes people who weren't eligible for the federal stimulus payments. The state legislature is also set to approve an additional $2 billion to help struggling small businesses.
The Food and Drug Administration says Johnson & Johnson's coronavirus vaccine works about 66% of the time against severe infections. A panel of experts now will debate if the evidence is strong enough to recommend that long-anticipated shot for public consumption. That decision is expected within days. This is different from approving the vaccine for use in the public, which again has not yet happened. The FDA says it's about 70% effective in protecting against severe infections within 2 weeks, and then drops to 66% at least 28 days after the vaccination. Those rates are not as high as the currently approved vaccines, but J&J's shot only requires 1 dose instead of the initial shot and booster required both by Pfizer and Moderna. The FDA's analysis says the agency found no specific safety concerns with the vaccine. As for when it might win approval, the FDA's Vaccines and Related Biological Products Advisory Committee is set to meet Friday to make its recommendation.